Good afternoon, guys. In this session, I'll discuss about folds. 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 What is fold? Folds of rocks. Folds are undulations or bends or curvatures developed in the rocks of crust as a result of stresses to which these rock beds have been subjected to time. Wavy undulations in the rock beds due to compressional stress under high pressure. The size of folds varies from few centimeters to several kilometers. You can see the fold on screen. The rocks, the sedimentary rocks, plain rocks gets folded due to the high pressure. When the rock gets folded, those will looks like this. There are two types of folds. One is the anticline and another one is syncline. The combination of anticline and syncline fold is called the complete fold. A set of anticline and the syncline fold is shows the complete fold. Anticline means the fold looks like A. Here you can see A, anticline A, and syncline is like V shape. Anticline A shape, syncline means V means valley, syncline means sinking. So this is the one thing, and second, you can see here the one anticline fold. You can see these folds are looks like A. So here you can see the fold limbs. The stratas which are folding is called as limb. Both side is limb, and the center is axial plane. With the axial plane we can make it two halves. We can make a part of two halves, and the hinge line, axial plane is at the top of the axial plane is hinge line, and behind that is called as hinge zone. See, this is complete fold. As I said, that one from, if it's on the screen from left side, V shape syncline is showing, and another is anticline. A combination of syncline and anticline shows complete fold. Here also you can see the axial plane and both side the limbs. And actually this is in the field, the rocks got the folded like this. You can see here the anticline A, anticline, and here you can see the syncline. Here anticline, and this side the syncline. It is like looks like syncing, and it is looks like A, letter A, anticline and syncline. Actually, it is in the field field photography. You can see here the very small folds with the very thin layers of rocks. In sedimentary rocks, you can see the thin layer of the rocks, the thin layers in sediment rocks. These thin layers uh, got folded, and you can see the folds. Many folds are there. One is syncline, anticline, and syncline again. Again, here at the right side, again you can see the fold. Like this, you can find out in the field. See here, thickness is big more. The you can find the clear layer is with the reddish cherry flesh red color strata. It shows clear fold, and now you can see which type of fold it is. This is syncline or anticline. This is looks like sync, no? So this is called as syncline. Syncline, syncline fold. In the field, you can see these are called as mega folds with both the anticline and syncline, and the dragged like folds. You can see the field, the staff geologist, they are studying the about folds at site, on field, on field visit. They are studying the field, the folds, anticline and syncline, both you can see here. See, this is also a fold. These types of folds are called as dragged folds. Drag, it is looks like dragging, so drag fold. This is also a fold. You can see the hillock is exposed in the water body. The yellowish bands clearly shows the folds. Now I shall discuss about the parts of folds. You can see the limbs, both side the stratas are folded, are called as limbs, and crest is the highest point on the arch of an fold, is called as crest, and trough is the line running through lowest point, is called as trough. In the trough, you can see in the V shaped, okay, in the line there you can see the trough, and the crest you can see at the point of hinge zone is there. That point is called as the crest. crest is the highest point on the arch. Trough, the line running through lowest point, running through lowest point is called as trough. And limbs, these are sloping sides or flat of the fold from crest to trough. From crest to trough means crest is the highest point, trough is lowest point. From highest to lowest is the layers are called as limbs. An individual fold have a minimum of two limbs. Individual fold means if you say anticline, this fold is having two limbs. If it is syncline fold, also it is having two limbs. Middle limb is common to two adjacent limbs. And hinge. The hinge of a fold is the line of maximum curvature in folded rock. You can see the hinge points. Hinge is the hinge of a fold is the line of maximum curvature in folded rock is called as hinge. Axial plane, it is an imaginary plane or surface which divides a fold into two equal halves. Or axial plane is the surface connecting all the hinges. Axis of fold. It is the line of intersection between the axial plane and the surface of any of constituent rock bed. It is parallel to hinge. So these are the main parts of the folds: hinge, axial plane, hinge area, hinge point, limb, crest and trough are the main parts of the fold. So thank you guys. In the next videos we can see the classification of folds or types of folds. Thank you.